No, I just switched from the passenger seat to the driver's seat, and I just noticed, wow, that is way more low profile than the other one. It's there. That's friggin' dope. Yeah. Goodbye. And here's the greatest part. You go up here, and boom, there's the camera. Just recording the outside world. What's going on back there? What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and this is an exciting video. I have the older version of this dash cam in my wife's truck. It was previously in her other car before she traded it in, and it was amazing. 3 channels. Oh my gosh. You got a nice camera in the back of the vehicle that's recording if someone, comes up behind you to hit you versus like, it was a good camera, and it's still in there right now. This is the upgrade to it. Now, full disclosure, Vantrue did reach out to me. They did send this to me for free. I did not pay for this, but they're not paying me to make this video. They sent this to me for free in exchange for a video, which is quite awesome because I really want to share this with you guys because I love the older version that I paid $400 and some change for. I ordered the hardwire kit and I ordered the dash cam. Okay, I was wrong. So I didn't pay $400. I paid $252. But that was with my own money, and I love this dash cam. My old version is the N4 3-channel. This is the Nexus 4 Pro. They do have a LTE model coming, and you can also get an LTE module for this later on, which is pretty freaking cool. There's the 512 gig max SD card? What? Man, that's like days worth of footage. If you drive a lot, then maybe just days, but if you drive not a whole lot, that's weeks of footage. All right, on the back here we see 4K HDR front, 1080p cabin, 1080p rear, Sony Starvis 2 HDR wide angle, 3.1 inch screen, 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which mine does not have Wi-Fi, so that's pretty cool. GPS logger, motion detection, just, oh my goodness, they've got it all. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Oh wait, okay, so there's a seal here, and my seal is broken, but it's okay. This was sent to me. So here's the diagram. Your cigarette lighter connects to the port up here near the one that sees inside the cabin. And then the other one goes to the camera it's facing in the rear of your vehicle. So we have the camera here. These things are big old boys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it has some information here. Emergency lock and snapshot, power on and off. So it's a long press to turn it on and off. It is a button press to record. You can long press it to turn the screen on and off, which is the little camera button. And then this one, the mic on and off if you press it. And if you hold it, it enables parking mode. So if you long press the menu, it turns Wi-Fi on and off. If you click it, it goes to the menu. And the other little icon there, it switches cams. Long press does nothing. Cool. I'm actually going to keep this in case I forget that stuff. Oh, that is a wide screen. Oh, I got to go get my old one out of the truck. So let me not forget to do that. This is amazing. Wow. So there's all those buttons. You have like the picture-in-picture button. You've got the mic button, which if you don't throw away the thing here, it has what all those do right there. And then we've got the button here for emergency event or power on and off. Dude, this thing is a unit. You got that. It clearly is labeled rear camera, so you can't get that confused, hopefully. It says rear camera. We've got this like mounting mechanism here. It's got the connections. So this has a much fancier base than the one I currently have. Here's that rear camera. So you mount it in the rear of your car and you can get a nice, perfect view of like if an accident happens outside, like behind you, you can still have great footage of what happened. And even if you weren't involved, you can share that with whoever was involved. All right, in here we've got some more stuff. Okay. This is another huge upgrade. So with my current dash cam, it sticks in the window. And in the summer, when it gets really hot, my wife has to put it back up there every few days. Like, it has to re-stick it to the window. because it uses like a suction cup mount. This uses tape. And this tape, let me tell you, this tape is a booger to get off. You basically want to use like a wire, like floss or something, and just keep cutting away at it. Or use an old credit card and just keep stabbing it until you... These weren't meant to come off very easily. So this just goes right here. So that's cool. You can take this on and off if you want to not have it in your window when you're like, if you think it's going to get stolen or something. So that's got a nice secure connection, and then you can take it off as well. Then if you need to like hide it because you don't want someone to steal it or something, look at that. It's right here. That is so flippin' cool. I love it so much. Oh, so it's magnetic. Yeah. Okay, so that part is magnetic. That is such a huge upgrade, and she's going to love that. This thing's a unit. I can't wait to compare it to the old one and show you the differences. All right, you've got this little guide so you can like get the cables to go into the corners of your dash so you can hide your dash cam cables nicely so they're not dangling from your car. Dude, this is a premium unit, man. I'm so excited that it has the sticky tape. All right, so we have a very nice length cable here with an angled USB-C connection. Now, I do want to nitpick here just a little bit. My car only has one cigarette lighter. I really wish that they would take this thing right here and put like a 5-volt 3-amp Type-C connection on it, or a 9-volt 2-amp connection on it. So that way you could charge your phone at, 15, 18 watts minimum. This USB-A connection for my Google Pixel, I'm only going to get a 7-watt charge to my phone using this guy. Maybe even 5 watts, 5 to 7 watts. And my iPhone, same story. I'm not going to see but just a few watts. So I did have to use a different USB-C cable that is Anchor, but it is showing about 5 to 7 watts to my 15 Pro Max. So this isn't going to charge your phone very fast at all. I am glad that they included something, so you can still charge your phone, but it would be really nice to see a Type-C connection instead of a USB-A connection. I'm just saying, consider it. A lot of my followers look at power banks and they go, why is there still a USB-A port on it? Why are you still doing that? I'm just being honest. I paid, $250 for my other one. It didn't have a USB-C port, and it took up my one outlet I have, and that's my biggest gripe, really. So, all right. So this is the instruction booklet. This is, so you can stick this on your thing and say, hey, look, I've got a dash cam. And then this one's in English. Now, I'm not putting this on my car because I have had accidents. I will link one in the description below. So view the expanded description. Maybe I'll even pin it as a comment. Dude hit our car. Got out all panicky, apologized. And then after we filed our claim and he had a couple days to think about it, he told his insurance company that we hit him. He was parked. We were turning. We hit him. And my insurance was like, I don't know how this is going to play out in court. It's he said, she said. I said, I have a dash cam. And they said, have you told them that yet? I said, no, nobody knows that. And she said, all right, let's get his written statement. They got his written statement. I sent the link to my insurance company. I think they already actually had it. But so now they sent it to his insurance company. And then they called me back and said, yeah, we're sorry. We're going to take fault for that. So I don't know if anything came out of the fact that he provided a written recorded statement that was false. I don't know what happened to him. But I do know that we did not have to pay a deductible, and he paid for the repairs to our vehicle. So he had a couple days to think about it. He decided to try to lie. My dash cam absolutely saved my butt. And it looks like we have a screen protector, but I don't know where this would go. Do you just cut it to fit the length of this thing? I don't know. I'm not putting it on, but it's there. It comes with 2 of them. If you mess up or something happens, you need to replace it. All right, so couple little small things. They do include a USB-A to USB-C, so you can charge your phone while you're using your dash cam if you only have one cigarette lighter. So I am thankful they included the cable. Then they have this really long cable. This goes here to where it says rear camera, and then this end plugs into this guy. And it's so cool because on your dash cam, you can actually flip it between all three cameras. And I love having the big display right here as my backup camera. So it's literally showing me a live feed of exactly what's going on behind me. So if your car didn't have a backup camera, you would kind of sort of have one here on this little display. So this is just the box that keeps giving. Like, what? There's so much stuff in here. What is this thing? Oh, this is key. This is key because this, if you ever have to change vehicles, like I recently traded in our Jeep Renegade for a pickup truck. It was a great decision. So glad we did it. But anyways, I needed one of these to swap the cameras between my cars. So I'm glad that it has a second one. Make sure you don't lose this. Keep it in the box if you don't plan on throwing the box away. And then it also includes a little one for the back camera there. And then we have a cleaning cloth. Now, since this was sent to me as a review unit, they also included some more stuff. So I was not aware that Vantrue had their own micro SD card, but they do, and they sent it to me. So that's pretty cool because this should be a SD card that is designed to be an SD card for a dash cam, because companies like SanDisk make endurance SD cards that I personally use that are designed to just have data written 24/7. Their whole life, it's just data written all the time. And see, it says here, ideal for dash cam, surveillance, body cam, and sport cameras. Supports 4K recording, which means it has a fast write speed, which is also another big deal to me because when I want to download that footage to my computer, if I'm in a hurry, or to my phone or wherever, I want that to be the fastest transfer process from the micro SD card to my computer so that I can get the footage to whoever needs it even faster. I know you don't have to get a knife or cut it or anything. They've got yeah, look at this. This is so cool. So I'm not quite sure where this goes yet. I'm not sure where the SD card goes. All right, so it looks like oh look, they say recommend Vantrue high-speed SD card. That's kind of cool that they recommend it. So it says 32 to 512 gigs. Definitely get a 128 minimum, nothing less. So it looks like something slides. Oh, this end. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's near the power button, which also has a reset button. All right, so now it's in there nice and secure. I never would have thought to look there. I was really convinced it was here. All right, let me go get the one out of my truck real quick, just so I can show you a comparison of what the differences are. Oh, yeah, and they sent me this circular polarizer for Vantrue Dashcam. Another cleaning cloth. So it has like a little protective film over it. There we go. And supposedly, so this one might come off. I'm not quite sure how this works yet. There's the name and UPC if you want to buy one of these for yourself. Oh, okay. So it just basically screws on here. The threads are kind of a... I got it to thread for... Oh, okay, there we go. Those threads are just very sensitive. Okay, cool. That's cool. I'll have to figure out what the differences are in the view, like if it's better or worse. I don't know. I think I'm going to use it since it was sent to me, and hey, why not? All right, let's go get the other one. All right, so here's the new one. It's a unit, but I like the design where you basically stick this in the window and you've got this. That's it. And then you can quickly and easily take it off, and all you have left in the window is this, since it's magnetic. And the power goes into here, this little guy. Now with this thing, this is a totally different story because this one you slide this over, you stick it in the window, and you lock it into place. Now you have this long cable right here. So if you want to put it directly under your rearview mirror, you run in the situation I did where that cable keeps hitting the rearview mirror, so you have to drop it down even lower. This is what I'm talking about. So the cable goes up here, and then it hits this little thing because it's such a long all the way down to here. It's just a whole lot in your dash. And then there you go. There's a view from the outside. And there's so much going on here. It just looks like you have something in your window because it's a lot more of a profile than this guy. It's hard to describe it, but this is one big chunk with a little piece here, and this is just like a long arm, and there's just more going on with this one, and it falls out of your window a lot. And that cable is annoying because you plug it in and you've just got so much more going on here. This is how it looks in your car, in your window, and you got to worry about this cable. With this guy, so it's going to hang up in your window and you plug this into the side. That's going to be so much easier to mount and so much more low profile and less visible. So you can see more out your window and it looks like there's less in your window from the outside. This is just a much better design. Plus it's not going to fall out during the, on the hot days. And look at the amount of ventilation this thing has. That is actually insane. Oh yeah, that's so different from this guy. Those holes, you can't really see through them, and there's not a whole lot of them. This one's got holes that you can see through. There's more of them, and there's some on this side. This thing has so much more ventilation than this thing. The screen is a lot longer. Okay, I wouldn't say a lot longer. It looks a lot longer because it's also like more wide. This one's more like, I don't know. There's just a difference there. And then all the buttons were on the top of this one, where on this one, when it's up in the window, it's here. So it's going to be better than trying to like stick your finger in here and you've got something like your rearview mirror on top. This is just a much better design overall. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to include some samples at the end of this video or if I'm just going to link to some raw video files that came directly from the dash cam. I really don't want to put it through an editor and like compress it and change its like, bitrate and format and stuff like that. I want you guys to see exactly what the camera sees. Now, yes, it'll be a YouTube video, so there will be some loss there. But if I edit it, put it through my video editor, compress it down to a file, and then I put it on YouTube and then let them do it as well. Like, I think it's going to be better if I just include some raw videos and upload them directly. And I might even save some to like Mediafire or Dropbox or something where you guys can download them and see them. Just because I've had dash cams where I was able to get a partial plate, but not a full plate. An object flew out of a guy's truck and it was like a metal disc of some sort and it slashed my radiator. Like it went straight through my radiator, flattened my tires. It destroyed a bunch of stuff under my car.
Huh? Spring, so I can try it and how I like it before I connect.
How did you replace this tire with another tire?
It was in the trunk.
So, do you know what hit her?
Oh, someone lost something and it hit our tire and popped it. I was never able to hold a guy accountable, so this was close to a decade ago now, so dash cams have improved, and if you can get a nice clear shot of someone's plate using this dash cam, then hell yeah, dude. Alright, I'll have some samples uploaded in the video description below, as well as maybe even some links to some raw videos so you can see them without any compression or editing or anything at all. And then I'll include a clip of what it looks like after everything's installed in my car, and I've hidden the wires to the best of my ability. Alright, this is super freaking cool. Look at this. So here's the Vantrue thing. I have it right in the middle. I've got it wired up under there. You can't see the wire. I've got it wired up under here. Just peeks out through here. I can do a little bit better of a job hiding it right here, but for now, it is what it is. It goes up through here, all the way up here, and I can do a little bit job tucking it in there, but for now, to show you proof of concept. There's the thing, right? So nothing's there. You can even take this out and there's nothing there really. But so put that back and look at this. So here's the unit, just right there, boom. And now that's so cool. I love it. I love it so much. And then it'll power on. Yep, updated the firmware, so it's got brand new firmware on it that released at the end of February, it looks like. And now I can see the front, or I can press this little view button here and I can see what the inside of the cabin. And then I can press this button and it'll switch between all three. I don't have the third one connected yet. That's gonna be a lot more work. I've got to wire it, and oh, that's gonna be a lot more work, but we'll get there. Definitely gonna be connecting that back one. Then if you need to like you want to hide it because you don't want someone to steal it or something, look at that. It's right here. That is so flippin' cool. I love it so much. And then this can turn to get a better view inside the cabin or whatever. Oh, it's so good. I love it. And I just switched from the passenger seat to the driver's seat to wire the cable. And I just noticed, wow, that is way more low profile than the other one. I mean, seriously, it's there. And it's got a perfect view of what's in front. And I can do a screen recording now of the software that shows the camera live feed. It just has such a perfect view of what's in front. And it can also still see inside the cabin. And I don't really see it. I know it's there because I'm gotta cut the camera down, but when you raise the camera up, you can't see it at all. Hi. That's friggin' dope. Yeah. Goodbye. You'll be given to a family or friend that doesn't have a dash cam at all, because you're better than nothing. I hate saying that because it's just, wow. That design is so much better. It's not gonna fall out the window. It is there for good. And I've still got easy access to that SD card on this side of it. Oh, it's so good. All right, so it's been a little bit and my fingers hurt because I wired everything better than I think I ever have before. So, dash cam. Got the little cable right there towards the back camera. So now I can flip between all three views. It runs up here, it goes along here, it goes down here. And of course, I can make this tidier, but I got it tucked away pretty good for now. Just this little cable showing, got it crimped right here so it won't go anywhere. Got it running down into here, underneath all this. And a little bit of wire showing right there, no big deal. And then I just got it right here under the floor mat. I can always make it a little bit neater. I got a little bit of slack right there. It goes under here, you can't really see it. You can see it right there. Of course, I can make that better too. Goes up here, along this. And this is where it's like, you know, the least nice, right? I just have it kind of right there. This is where I'm really struggling to get it in this little seam right here. It's just, I don't have a way to pry and pull. So I want it to go right here where you can't really see it. But yeah. So for now, this is a temporary solution. It's okay, it's whatever. And here's the greatest part. You go up here and boom, there's the camera. Just recording the outside world, what's going on back there. And you can turn this little thing and face it up or face it down. I love it, it's freaking awesome. As you saw earlier, it shows a view of the bed and behind the vehicle. So that's freaking awesome. Besides, you know, some trying to figure out how to get this into here and pull this part back, I did think about running it up here, but this solution does work because it's not going to get stepped on. I can completely hide this right. See, look at that. It's completely hidden right here. So it's got this little floor mat here. Not really worried about it. No big deal. Cable's mostly hidden, not going to be interrupted here. All of this could be just a little bit better. So very minimalist, but on here I can, on my screen, it's really bright outside so you can't really see. But on here I can press this button and then I can see all the views. I can see, like right now, I have it set to just show me the bed. It is so bright, you cannot see, well, you can kind of see it. Right now, I have it set to just show me the outside. I'm happy with my setup. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Links to the dash cam and everything will be in the description below. Oh, and also the power cable on this is angled, so look at that. That's crazy. That's going to be almost nothing in your window versus that. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not doing so already. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.